So watch this for Zakaria, what he does to Rahm Emanuel. Watch this, folks.
He was just on
Go ahead,
Flagrant, too.
To be fair, this is actually...
I was being fair.
No, this is a huge Democratic Party problem. If you look at Democratic cities, they are terribly run. They have incredibly high taxes.
Former
it is
mayor
impossible
of Chicago,
to build, so the cost of housing... Let me finish. I give you a chance. Cost of housing is crazy in places like New York and Chicago. If you look at Democratic states, you go to look at New York versus Florida, okay? Roughly the same population. The budget of New York State is twice that of Florida. What do they have? Streets paved with gold? I live in New York. I pay the highest taxes in New York. You get nothing for it. And I think that is the image people have of the Democratic Party. Lots of taxes, lots of regulation, but nothing gets done.
Hey,
and I think
I live in L.A.
Right. And I think, listen, the Democrats have to own this and realize the answer to everything is
he's a Democrat,
more taxes,
by the way.
more regulation. People are fed up of that, and they feel that it isn't working.
How uncomfortable was
Very.
Rahm Emanuel?
Very.
Did Rahm respond?
Well, you go watch the whole show. I just have the clip. But the point is, it's getting to the point that there are those reasonable Democrats like him. And I know, Adam, this is your guy, so I wanted to kind of tee you up if you wanted to say something on this. That he is sitting with the former mayor of Chicago, whose brother runs,
Rahm
Endeavor, Rahm Emanuel. They made a whole show about this guy, saying it to his face on Bill Maher. Adam.
I mean, facts don't care about your feelings. Everything he's saying is accurate. It sucks. The best cities in America are blue. The best cities historically in America are blue. New York, L.A., San Francisco, Chicago. Every major city is blue. But as we're seeing the woke get woker and weirder, and all these policies, high taxes, crime, homelessness, everything, cost of living, cost of housing, all of a sudden, people are going to be moving out of these cities and going to red states. Where's the most migration happen to? Florida, Texas, Nevada to an extent, Tennessee. At some point, if you can get up and move, you don't have to buy a house, you can rent. You're not going to sit and just sustain all the trauma and drama that a blue city provides you. It's not fun.
Okay, I want to give one last shout out to Harley Kennard, okay? If I'm saying your name correctly, brother, I want to give that shout out. So here's Harley Kennard. Can you go to a story, please? Go to a story, and let's just kind of keep going through some of these stories. He's going to be so surprised we're doing this.
That doesn't know
go next. Go to the next story.
You're probably
next
wondering
story,
what I'm doing.
Next story, and then stay right here. Watch this. 18 hours of driving, of listening to PBD podcast on binge. We need an Aussie version of this show. Look at this. Look where he drove to where, and he's watching this podcast from Australia. Okay.
What?
I don't know who's watched it longer and listened to it longer. I don't know if I can listen to myself for 18 hours, but I just want to give you a shout out
Victoria
to our friend here who listened to it for as long as he did in Australia.
That's awesome.
Just so you know, folks that watch the podcast, whenever you post the stuff on stories, whenever you wear the Future Looks Bright hat, the shirts, whenever you tag us, any of that stuff, when you post it in the pictures, we see you. We just wanted to give a shout out to you and tell you much love from Fort Lauderdale all
awesome.
the way out to Sydney. Okay, and I don't even know what the time zone is. Just want to give you a shout out. Go ahead, Adam.
Well, I've actually made that drive before. I've driven from Sydney to the Gold Coast. There ain't much going on there. Byron Bay, Brisbane, everything out there. I made that drive, so shout out to you. What's his name? Harley, shout out to you. I assume he's moving to a less woke, less
Go back, Rob, so we can see his name.
City.
Go back to see. I want to get his name right. Harlan or Harley? One of those. Harley. Fantastic.
By the
Harley.
way, we're starting to see all these cities crumble.
By the way, Australia is number 2 on Minnect. I don't know why, but Australia's number 2. It is, for whatever reason. I get a ton of Minnects from Australia. There's a lot of things that's going on right now in the marketplace. Tomorrow night, the 19th, Tuesday night, the 19th at 6 p.m., free webinar, 20 threats, 20 business threats you cannot ignore in 2025. We do this every year, and it's a new one every single year that we go through. I highly, highly recommend, if you're somebody that runs a small business, you're an executive with a company, or somebody that's an entrepreneur, you're running a business, you're planning on doing something for yourself, whatever you do, do not miss tomorrow night's webinar at 6 p.m., August 19th. Again, 6 p.m., everybody at the end gets the white paper of the 20 threats. Everybody gets the white paper of the 20 threats and a couple other items that we'll be discussing on that. Rob, the link for it is vtwebinar.com. Go to vtwebinar.com. vtwebinar.com to register for the webinar. Again, vtwebinar.com. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.